Welcome back. In every way, in every meaningful way anyway, currently, you must produce sheets to give contractors to build your projects. That's just the way we do things. Um, I think in the near future, we'll give them a model and no sheets whatsoever, and that's how they'll construct our buildings as well, buildings that architects design. But as for right now, we still give them physical pieces of paper to construct buildings with. And so you need to understand and know how to use or to create sheets in Revit. So that's what this video is about. Now you'll recognize this from the previous videos, I suppose, but it's useful in that I can explain a couple different things. So first thing to note is where to find sheets. If you go from the architecture tab, scroll over until you see in the ribbon, you'll see a tab called View. Click View, and it's all the ones we've been talking about, right? 3D views, sections, plan views, elevations, etc. But if you keep going, and also schedules can be found here too. If you keep going, right there is Sheet. And so again, as always, if you hover over it and hit F1, it'll explain to you how this works a little bit better. By default, Revit comes with a 30 by 42 title block, so we're going to use that for our purposes. And then there we go. Now, the title blocks are very, very simple to modify, and I'll give you an example. All you have to do is hit the title block and hit Edit Family. And now I can change things like the logo, for example. I'm going to take out that logo. I'm going to insert my own using insert. Now, if you have a CAD logo, you would import CAD. I'm going to do import image. I'm going to locate my logo for the stuff that I do frequently. Let's see if I can find it. If not, actually, I'm just going to go to something generic because I don't think I have it super handy. So let's see. Downloads. I don't know what this is. Let's try that, whatever that is. Oh, okay, so it's someone's sketch. So let's say this is your logo. You insert the image, you can rescale it, or resize it, and then place it wherever you want. And then when you're done with inserting your logo, and you would delete that, you're going to load it back into the project and close. Now it says, do you want to save? Ideally, you would have a sheet template already saved somewhere. In this case, you would hit yes, but you don't have to hit yes. It'll still overwrite the file. With this warning, or sorry, information note, do you want to overwrite? We're going to say yes. Overlay this and parameter values, and notice now my quote unquote logo is there. Everything else here is parametric. So the owner is Mickey Mouse. Project name is generic, and the sheet name is floor plan. Okay, and the sheet A101. Again, these things are also parametric. I can choose a project number, issue date, author, checker, all that good stuff. So that's a sheet. That's how you create sheets. Super simple. Now, how do you populate sheets? There's a couple ways of doing this too. The easiest way is to select the thing that you want on the sheet. Select this guy. I just left click. I'm going to left click and drag over and position it where I want it. Left click, done. My view is populated. But if you don't like that method, that's fine. We're going to go back to view. And now you'll notice that over by the sheet, there's new options, title block, revisions, guide grid, etc. We're going to choose view. It says, what view do you want to populate? In this case, level 1. Okay, where do you want to put it? I'm going to put it right there, and then we're done. Very, very simple. I think probably one of the easiest ways to create sheets, at least in my opinion. There's a couple things you can tweak, right? So the first thing to note is this title view is editable. So you select the view itself and then click on the name, and you can name it floor plan, and it says, would you want to rename the levels? No, because that'll rename the levels in your browser. I just want to relabel this view. So I hit no. Oh, I hit no and it still relabeled it. That's weird. Okay. And then the other thing you can do is by selecting this view, I can also change the scale in the properties, right? So maybe 1/8 inch isn't big enough. I'm going to change that to 3/16, and that actually fits much nicer. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to move my view title, and then we're there, right? So there's a bunch of things you can do. Now you'll notice that my elevation markers are in the title block. I can clean that up later. But that's really, really simple. That's a way to do it. And you can also have multiple views or multiple views in the same sheet. So for example, earlier I showed you how to create a room schedule. I think it'd be nice to have the room schedule on the floor plan. So we're going to move that floor plan, nudge it down just a little bit more. Click the view tab again. Under schedule, you'll see room schedule. Hit OK and click. So very simple. And again, without opening the schedule, you can manipulate it in such a way that it's easier to read. So that's it. Sheets are, oh, I guess there's one other thing I could show you. You can add more sheets, right? This way. Or in under here, and notice it created the next one. It assumed that floor plan was the first sheet because we didn't rename it. It assumed next sheet in sequence, and it's also the same owner, the same project, but this particular sheet is unnamed. You can also right click and do new sheet, same way, or you can click the object, Control C, not Control C, right click the object and duplicate sheet as empty sheet, and it gets to the next one. So there's multiple ways of placing sheets. You can also choose sheets from a schedule that you already have set up, just the same way you did rooms. I don't have that set up right now, so but it's very, very simple. Thanks for watching. If you found this video valuable, please like and share it with others. If you're not already a subscriber, I invite you to subscribe to my channel by selecting the profile picture below. This will take you to my channel with videos like these and many others on topics such as REVIT, SketchUp, Analog Tools, and videos such as these in the playlist next to you that are specific to this topic. Have a great rest of your day.